kutatua matatizo yetu kwa njia ambazo tumekuwa nazo tangu jadi, lakini isikiuke katiba mama. Na katika hiyo constitution pia tumesema wazee si wanaume peke yao, wazee pia ni kina mama. Hata we ni mzee ukiritaya, tunakukaribisha. Kutoka Nairobi, kwa niaba ya wazee wa jimbo la Isiolo, tunakukaribisha kwa mikono miwili hapa kwetu. Na pia pokea salamu za heri njema kutoka Baraza Kuu la Kitaifa la Wazee, the National Council of Elders. Tunakushukuru kwa idara ya mahakama kwa kutekeleza nidhamu hii ya AJS na kuwezesha jopo chini ya mwenyekiti Profesa Joli Ngugi kwa kuunda sera na taratibu za kisheria ili haki itekelezwe na kupatikana kwa haraka, ukamilifu na kwa gharama nafuu kwa wananchi katika mazingira salama. Nidhamu hii imeleta na kujenga uhusiano mzuri katika familia, jamii na hata katika maofisi zetu. Kwa hivyo kupatikana kwa maridhiano, uwiano na upendano katika nyanja zote za jamii zetu.
By previous speakers. It was great honor, Madam CJ, and privilege to represent Regional Pastoralist Peace Link and indeed the civil society and our donors who were present yesterday, the World Peace Service and the FCDC, at the launch of the Alternative Justice AJS County Action Plan, Model and Suit, Isiolo High Court and Connect Annex Mediation in Isiolo yesterday. This is a significant milestone for the judiciary and the people of Isiolo County, reflecting the value of partnership and coordination between civil society, communities, and state institutions in enhancing access to justice and promoting the multiple door approach to justice. Since our inception, I think like Mzewetu Ahmed said, we've been focused on peace building with application of alternative dispute resolution mechanism at the center stage. We also promote women, peace and security through implementation of UNHCR 1325 and localization of the same through the Kenya National Action Plan. In our community environmental and resource management, we incorporate local knowledge and local cultures in dispute determination and prevention of conflict. This grassroots understanding inspires us to support and champion the judiciary multiple doors to access to justice. Alternative justice system takes justice system back to the people, by the people at a time when access to the formal justice are met with extreme technicality to the common mwananchi and mostly expensive. As civil society, our role is to ensure that AJS mechanisms are trusted, accessible, and embraced by the communities they are meant to serve. This we will do by raising awareness of AJS, popularize the AJS policy, training local leaders to mediate conflict, and creating platform for justice outside the courtroom. Through this, we ensure that marginalized groups, women, children, and pastoralist communities have their voices heard and disputes resolved efficiently, affordably, and culturally appropriate ways.
Come to the issue of the connection between AJS, children, women, and lands, because I'm a judge in the lands place. When we issue eviction orders, what we don't forget is that those who suffer most are not those men walichukua hiyo pesa wakaenda kotini wakafanya nini. It is the women and the children. So whatever decision we are making, let us not just look at the letter of the law. Let us look at the spirit of the Constitution and the spirit of humanity. Because surely, when you evict people, it's the children who are going to suffer, it's the women, and what have you. So in Isiolo leadership, we have been discussing with my colleagues, judicial officers, and issues concerning land and children and women, we are very particular about them. We fast track them, and we listen them, because most of them don't have the finances, they don't have advocates. So AJS is what can be the answer.
Establish mediation centers and AJS suites. These efforts will not bear fruit if people do not know they exist or how to use them. So my request today for all the civil society, the Council of Elders, the government agencies here, is if we can play this critical role of letting people know about these mechanisms and know about their rights. By working at the grassroots level, the civil society and all the other government agencies, especially the local administration, you have a unique ability to educate communities about their rights, to educate them about the AJS mechanisms and how to navigate them. Your role in raising awareness and providing civic education is invaluable, particularly in marginalized regions where knowledge gaps are still significant. In addition, what we are doing here in Isiolo to ensure access to justice is actually a universal value that has been accepted also by the United Nations, that we must never leave anyone behind because everybody wants to experience justice, especially the vulnerable and the marginalized groups like women, children, persons with disability, minority communities often face great